put it back on the trailer. So the trailer's in the water, good looking thing with the stone guards on it. We have our control box here. So this is neutral. Got to lift the little lever up to engage gear, which we will do. And we have our trim button. So our trim is this gauge here. We're going to trim that up to about 4 or 5. And what that's doing is that's making the boat draft as minimal amount as possible under the water. So we can go into the trailer nice and shallow and have no issues. So we've given ourselves plenty of space from the trailer so we can work our way over there. Number one rule, the slower we go, the softer we hit things. Nothing's a big rush. I spend a lot of time in neutral. I'm only really in gear to obviously move forward and to turn the boat a little bit. But everything's just nice, slow movements. Nothing's a big rush. I feel like the current, we'll call it, is going from the driver's side of the car, the right-hand side to the left. So we'll stay to the right a little bit more so we can drift over a little bit. We're nice and slow. We're currently in gear. We're just worrying about getting the bow of the boat somewhere near the middle of the trailer there. We're going to engage neutral now to slow the package right down. Turn the wheel a little bit. We're going to have a nice little drift in. Now, if you have someone with you, it's always nice to sort of get their understanding on how everything's looking. So what we're going to do now is just engage gear, and we're going to worry about getting the bowsprit, so the anchor, in line with the winch post. So I can turn the motor right now, which will adjust where the boat sits on the trailer. It's like on a little pendulum sort of thing. So I'm going to turn it back this way again, straighten it up, get it in line, which is about now, straighten it up, make sure my motor is relatively straight, which it is. We've already done the trim, so we're going to just increase the revs a little bit. So as we just find the next rev range, it's just slow increments and the boat will go up the trailer. We can see, which hopefully you can see, our catch and release is set at the moment. It's in the up position. So when we get closer, we'll hear that click over. One step at a time. So that little bit of RPM, so I'm only doing 1300 RPM. I'm not trying to jump on the back of the car. I'm just going nice and slow, turning that prop and getting my momentum to go up. A little bit more again. Now, I don't know if you heard that, but that was our catch. So what we're going to do now is engage just a little bit of neutral and let the boat just roll back onto that catch, and that catch is holding the boat into position now. So what that means is while Tyrone hooks up our winch and our safety chain, I can turn the motor off, I can trim the motor up. These Yamahas have, if you option them up, have a thing called a trim limiter, which means I can hold the trim button up and I can't hit the back of the boat board because the motor's been preset. Tyrone will do the winch and the safety chain, and we are looking good.